2-2-1-2.
One, two, 2-1-2. Try again then.
2-2-1-2. I think. All right, Quiltra, we're back. We're back for day 2 of the Irish National Championships. We have Conran Coyle versus Jake Nye, junior male bantamweight, blue plus division. Conran pushing hard, putting Jake up against the fence right in front of us here, Quiltra.
Yeah, and Jake, he throws the leg up instantly. We see him do that quite a lot. Sets up last submissions from that as well. I think we see it the last time with him. I think we said yesterday with this type of fight that the two of them are so good on the ground that it's...
yeah, it's going to be an interesting stylistic matchup.
Yeah, it could be interesting if they cancel each other out and end up striking for quite a while. Jake on top now inside control.
Throwing up an arm bar there is Conran. Very fast pace here, Quiltra, to get us going.
Yeah, you wouldn't know they're in fights yesterday, would you?
You surely wouldn't. I'm after doing about 2 interviews and I'm wreck tired. Can't imagine what the 2 lads are like in there.
It's young fellas nowadays, like, you know.
We're not the young men we used to be, Quiltra.
No, not at all.
Ian O'Neill and Quiltra here. Jake Nye.
Oh, wow.
Good sweep there by Conran, but Jake back into... There's a triangle there. This is hot and heavy, Quiltra. Hot and heavy.
It's delivering, isn't it? It's really turned into that strike there, that grappling kind of match that we were expecting.
Jake finds himself in trying to get into full mount here from half guard. Conran has his leg kind of wrapped and preventing that at the minute. A bit of a lockdown going on there. Ferocious pace, Quiltra.
Yeah, they're delivering so far. I couldn't call it who's really having the more success of the two.
No.
I do expect that they're calling for shots there a minute ago as well from Jake's corner, I believe. So I wouldn't be surprised if, similar to yesterday, near the end of the round, starts raining down some shots.
Another great sweep by Conran Coyle there, but Jake is right back on top again, and I think that's going to be the separation between these 2 guys is who's going to get off more shots in these exchanges.
They're kind of negating each other at the moment, and whatever the other's doing, there's a reversal, and you're kind of going back to this, not stalemate, they're still active, but we're into the last 10 seconds of the round here now. Jake looking to take the back. And the round is over. Good threat there, wasn't it?
That was a hell of a round there. Great way to get this off this afternoon in the junior male division in the bantamweight blue plus. Conran Coyle in the red corner, Jake Nye in the blue corner. Conran representing SBG Strafan and Jake Nye with
CMAC.
with Alex. I think it's Alex. No, it's Keith and Jordan in the corner.
No, it's Alexander O'Sullivan and Keith Keogh in the corner.
It's Alexander, Alexander.
I think they would have done his corner of the IMMAAs as well. Very
That's
often.
right. I couldn't see with his back turned. So hopefully the sound is all right. You know, it's kind of hard to negate the mic levels and the camera levels here, and obviously when things get a little bit wild inside the cage here at SBG, you know, there's lots of shouting and roaring and excitement. So we'll try to do our best. Hopefully you can hear us, but let us know if you cannot.
There's a good buzz around the place now for these.
There is.
Jake went in the single straight away there. And Conran, did he catch the neck? Oh, and Jake just moves over to side control.
Just got confirmation from the legend Paul Brown that the sound is good, so that's good to hear.
Fantastic.
One less thing to worry about, Pilchin.
I know, yeah. Send us on some tips there, Paul.
We're kind of finding ourselves in kind of the same situation here, Pilchin, in round 2. Jake Knight just looking to get into mount, but put into half guard by Conran. Fairly helter-skelter here in the cage in round 2.
Yeah, it's very similar to the first round again. Jake mostly on top, but Conran's threatening quite a lot from the bottom as well. He offers a lot from his back and he can pull us up out of nowhere as well. It's one of those fights.
This is the kind of fight we were expecting to see between these two lads as well, Quilcha. You know, both were in kind of similar enough contests. Lots of grappling exchanges yesterday, and it's definitely not disappointing.
No, not at all. And it's funny when some people don't exactly enjoy a grappling matchup, constant grappling in a fight. But this one's really, it's delivered and it's high octane, very good pace, and yeah, these boys are going for it. Jake, the moment he's landing some shots. Ooh, and he's back in the guard of Conran. Conran's really good from that guard as well. He looks for those submissions.
It's not easy to get him in full mount. He's excellent at getting back into half guard, into full guard as well, and he has the triangle locked down as well and keeping Jake's posture under control here.
He throws some strikes from the bottom as well.
Yeah. And Jake is going to have to fire some from the top as well, you know. Going to have to get some shots off here. Like we said in round 1, very little to separate these two lads. And
this is probably the first break.
We said it yesterday and we'll probably say it numerous times today.
Oh, look at this.
Oh my goodness. Kind of inverted triangle here. Doesn't have the arm in, I don't think.
No, he doesn't.
Just has the head trapped right now. Not too much danger in this one, I don't think. Jake looking to step over and get out of here. And he is out. And he finds himself in side control and he's into mount.
Oh, brilliant.
He had to work hard to get in there. That's what he's been looking for, and he's taking the back here as Jake Nye, and he's landing shots. Big shots now from the back. Conran needs to get out of this position. The referee is taking a close look here. The referee is asking Conran to work here, and that's it. It's all over. Jake Nye gets the finish in round 2. A great performance. He was looking to get that into mount for the longest time. Conran fought it off so well, but he eventually did landed shots. Took the back. Conran was forced to kind of go belly down to try and get up, and Jake Nye didn't let him off the hook at all, Peter. That was brilliant.
Brilliant performance, from both of them as well over the entire competition. But what a performance from Jake there. Looked very good, solid grappling as always, and I think that makes him a two-time national champion at junior, and he's the only one to win the junior bantamweight gold.
There you go, making history is Jake Nye. Silver medal will go to Conran. Two great fighters, performed very well this weekend, and that was a fight that we were expecting to see, and it didn't really disappoint at all.
No, not at all. I think I was thinking yesterday we might see a little bit of striking between the two of them, but no, it really delivered in the grappling.
That's it, yeah. Really did. We'll get ready for the next fight here. Junior male flyweight blue plus division. Nate Kelly coming in to take on Henry Leka. In the flyweight division. We're live here at SBG Ireland, the headquarters for the Irish National Championships. Decky, how are we going? Decky Nakalinen passing us by there. in the corner for Henry, is it? He's in the corner for Henry, I think, is he?
That's Shay. Yeah. So I think Smooth Comp is doing us dirty here.
Yeah, I think we are getting done dirty. Is this Alan McCormick is here beside you? Is this the right fight? Are we looking at?
Yeah, your man got injured.
Oh no, right.
So that guy's stepping in and said.
Oh, that's Shay in there now. That's right. So Henry did get cut yesterday, so Shay Cleveland is stepping in. Yeah, to take on Nate Kelly in the flyweight. Apologies for the confusion there.
It's great. They both get a fight.
Both get the fight. Obviously Shay was in action, didn't go his way against Henry yesterday, but obviously he's going to step in, and you know, Nate wants the fight, he gets the fight, and he's in the cage right now.
Some pop for Nate there, isn't it?
Pop. I mean, we've followed his story for many years.
I believe this is his first fight in at junior, isn't it?
I believe so.
Very decorated kickboxer.
Very decorated kickboxer. Looks composed
and
in there.
Jiu-jitsu as well, everything.
Yeah. Looking for the body lock takedown here. Up against the cage now, Nate Kelly wearing the red top. In the red corner, Shay Cleveland in the blue corner with the black top and white shorts. And Nate Kelly gets the takedown. He's right in front of us here, working to get into half guard. Landing some shots.
Gets straight to work here.
Straight to work. No messing around here, Fieldsher.
No.
Looking for a rear naked choke here, looking to try and get the arm under, and it looks like the arm is under the chin here. Looking to try and lock on the rear naked choke here in round one. Don't know if it's quite fully under here, looking right in front of us here. Shay is defending quite well. He's looking to roll in. Shay is doing the right thing here.
He looks
like he has it. Shay is looking to try and turn into the guard of Nate Kelly. He's defending quite well. Some head shots to the head and to the body here. Trying to create that distraction before getting in the choke. Shaking him up to his feet, and now they're standing. He has it locked in. Great defense from Shay Cleveland so far. Not going out easy.
No. Could we see the beginning of the end here now?
Kind of
he's fighting the hand so well.
Yeah, not on the neck necessarily, right over the chin, so he's going to have to try and get locked in a little bit tighter than that, but Nate Kelly looking real well so far.
Yeah, very impressive way to make her debut at junior.
But also we have to commend Shay there. He got out of big trouble there. He looked in trouble for a little bit.
Yeah, and you got to keep in mind he's a fight from yesterday as well, so
that's true.
Nate's coming in fresh.
Shay working right in front of his knees into the body there, and a good punch. Good left hand as well, and they're separated and striking. Good leg kick. Nate Kelly gets the fight back down, but Shay pops straight back up.
And now Shay has the back. Nate tries to roll.
Action here, Quilter, in round one of the flyweight final,
and now Shay's are finished. Was that a Sanchai-esque kick there?
I think it was. I think I've seen Alan McCormick throw a few kicks like that on the bag. All right, Alan. End of round one. That was a wild round. We're being really treated in the action today as well. It's been hot and heavy so far. We're in the flyweight blue plus division, junior male. Nate Kelly versus Shay Cleveland in the final here, fighting for all the marbles.
Yeah, look, at the start of that round I think we would have seen Nate Kelly kind of have the more success of the two. His grappling was, you know, he was threatening that rear naked choke quite a lot. He was close, and now near the end of the round, Shay just came flying back into it. He was throwing them knees, and then he almost had the back. It was a chaotic ending to the round after such a dominant start.
Yeah, like a spinning up kick or something like that was thrown by it's crazy. I've never seen anything like that before, but
it's creative. I love it. these young lads coming through, you see now, they're coming up with these new things that we haven't seen before.
Crazy. Ian O'Neill here with Quilcha the bar beside me. You can catch us on the Owl Triangle on SevereMMA.com.
Get that plug in, Ian.
Oh, that's the first of many, Quilcha.
Just need an Owl Triangle choke now.
That's all we need. Round 2, Shea opens up with a
great
kick
strike.
and a shot to the head too. Oh! Lovely hook kick there by Nathan Kelly. Went in for the leg lock there, Quilcha, kind of cost himself position there.
Yeah, now he might be in a little bit of trouble if Shea can posture up and get a few strikes off. But I think he's looking to see where he's threatening the neck now.
Very good. Oh, looking for the reversal.
Nate Kelly in on a single now.
Hang on, the single is going to try and lift him and get the trip. No, doesn't work. Very good defense from Shea Cleland here. High kick from Nate Kelly. Very little separating these two lads now.
Yeah, it's turned into a real fight now, hasn't it?
Both guys working against the cage. Shea Cleland has Nate Kelly up there. Nate is going to be looking to try and get out of there. Ooh, what happened here? Referees. Low blow. Low blow, it looks like, from Shea Cleland. Accidental, obviously, on Nate Kelly. Little break in the action here. Will be given some time to recover. Hard to separate, like I said here, Quilcha. It's little guys getting a little bit of a break here. Get the gas tank back going again. I'm sure when we do get started here, it's going to be fairly wild.
If they can continue the pace that they've been setting so far.
Serious pace, like it's ridiculous so far. It's crazy.
I got to give the hats off to Shea Cleland though. Like fighting yesterday, and that was a tough fight as well.
Very
and now
tough.
Coming in and doing another hard 3 rounds potentially is.
It's not easy. Not
tough
easy.
on the gas tank as well.
Yeah,
like
you're
it shows the
trying
strength
to
these
keep
lads
the
weigh.
weight down and everything like that as well. And we're off again. Midway through round 2.
Shea on the front foot
Shea
straight
on the
away.
front foot for sure. Nate just trying to keep him away a little bit using that front kick. To get in the clinch again. Nate is looking for that takedown and they're right in front of us here. Shea still defending very well. Nate going in on that single leg. With the hands clasped, but Shea defends excellently again and reverses and has Nathan up against the cage right now. Good takedown defense showed from both of them. Yeah.
Nice little knee up the middle there from there as well.
Yeah. And it's just these little pieces of action, those little knees, Quilcha, those are the ones that are going to stand out when the fight is this close.
Exactly, yeah. Any little small detail. 40 seconds left in the round. Oh, that's a lovely knee and that's a lovely 1, 2, 3. And that kind of hurt Nate a little bit. I think he was a little bit rattled by that, but not too rattled. He shot straight in for the takedown, but that's an excellent sprawl into the back of Nate Kelly by Shea Cleland. He is really coming into this fight now, Quilcha. He is, yeah. After it was a little bit of a slow start. He was on the ground quite a lot. He was on his back, but now he started picking off his strikes a lot more, and he's landing, and he could actually get a finish here at this rate.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, we're getting close to the end of the second round here. We have one more round to go in the flyweight division, blue plus junior male.
I think it could be one apiece.
I think it could be one apiece, yeah. Round 1 was close. It's hard to know which way it went, but I would be leaning towards Shea for that second round, Quilcha.
I would, especially with how that ended there and the damage that he was doing. So I would give that one to Shea, and I think the first I give to Nate.
Yep.
All to play for going into the third.
That's it. You know, we talked about Nate Kelly. He's been around for a long, long time.
High seat as well.
Have we lost? Little bit of issue with the camera here. Yeah, just some technical difficulties here at the National Championships. We'll try and keep you, if you're still with us, we'll try and keep you updated with the action. Like the old school radio days here now, Coach.
Pressure's on now.
Pressure's on us now. We have to really describe the action. A question mark kick from Nate Kelly. Open up round 3.
Lovely jab from Shea Cleland.
Very jab.
Pushing forward now. They're exchanging.
Really finding his range.
And we're back. This is a real scrap now.
Very animated here at SBG. Who wants this more? That's what it's all about now.
That left hook from there was landing very nicely.
It landed very well, and it prompted Shea to jump in and get the double leg kick, and he is in full guard of Nate Kelly now, working some shots to the body.
It's an opportunity for both of them to catch a little breather after how this one's been so far.
If you're Nate Kelly here, you're not going to be wanting to stay in this position for the entire round, that's for sure.
No, you want to be threatening a submission or something, or trying to get back to your feet.
Shea working for a head and arm choke here, but far away from it. Obviously in the full guard of Nate Kelly. Lands some shots. Continues to work. He's going nuts in here.
Oh, he's kneeling out now and he's throwing some strikes.
That's it, looking to work into half guard, and he's there right now, landing some shots. He's Shea Cleland trying to control the arm.
He's doing well to pin that arm down.
Doing very, very
and he's using that opportunity to start landing those strikes at Nate, and it's scoring really heavily now, and it's, you know, it's looking like he could win this. Trapping that arm once again. Big shots from
again. Kelly is going to have to get out of this position. He's trying with the up kick.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Huge up kick there. And that prompts Shea to jump down into side control and into full mount. He is in full mount now, and Nate Kelly looking to posture up and land some ground and pound. Nate Kelly turns on his belly, gives Shea his back. More ground and pound from Shea Cleland. Full body triangle now, really controlling that back position. Shea Cleland going to have to work for some ground and pound, maybe for submission finish, but I think if he finishes in this position, he probably will on the way of taking that gold medal.
Especially with the well, how is the gold medal going to work now?
I know, yeah, that's the thing. You know, with Shea losing.
Oh, he's going for armbar.
Armbar here. Armbar is
still in here. 10 seconds left. Can he get it?
10 seconds left, and it's
just before then.
Nate Kelly taps with just less than 10 seconds to go. We heard the clapper going here.
What a fight. What a fight. Hats off to both of them.
Oh my goodness, it was unbelievable to watch here. Both of those guys left everything in the cage. Credit to Shea Cleland, who stepped in after fighting yesterday. Nate Kelly.
Great showing from Nate Kelly too for his first time at junior.
Back. He will be back for sure. A fantastic talent.
Yeah, the grappling, striking, he looked very good in there, but hats off to Shea Cleland who got the win there.
We'll have to get some confirmation on what the situation is with the medals now. Maybe if we could get Andy on the case there to try and find that information for us, obviously.
He's off now.
Andy is off.
Yeah.
Great fight there. My goodness, I'll have to catch my breath after that one, Quilcha.
I would watch that one again and again. I imagine they'll meet against one of the region shows.
That's it. For Junior Fly Blue Plus, up next, I believe it's the senior female division, Bantamweight. blue plus. Emer Darcy versus Kerry-Ann Vernon. Kerry-Ann Vernon coming into, I believe, to defend. She won. Did she win this category last year?
She did indeed. She had a war with Sinead Newland, if you remember.
That's right.
What
fantastic
a fight.
Always
an entertaining fight.
Okay,
It was the same at the Worlds.
We'll be back. So, the official word we're getting about the last fight with Nick Kelly and Shay Cleland. Obviously, what happened is Shay did lose yesterday. And Shay lost to Andy. The name escapes me right now. It was Frank Marr. No. Shay lost in the semi-finals yesterday anyway, and he chose to step in today just because Nate Kelly wanted to compete. So right now the official word is, you can give us the official word. Hello, Andy. Andy Stevenson joins me in the booth here.
Yeah, so Henry Lecca beat Shay Cleland.
Henry Lecca, yes.
Yesterday. But unfortunately was unable to compete today because of a cut sustained in the fight. So he wasn't able to fight. But Nate Kelly was obviously there on the other side of the bracket. They wanted to get him a fight. Hang on 1 second here now.
Do you mind sending us that picture on if you don't mind, please? Yeah, no question. Yeah. Spot on. Yeah, spot on. Yeah.
So we're just getting a battery or something set up with the camera across the way. You've lost the picture, but we are still here.
Sorry about that, Ian. I joined you then and then turned my mic off immediately.
Yeah.
We had Keith Kyo, Severe MMA Amateur of the Year in 2022.
That's right.
Just chatting to us there, but yeah, it's unclear right now as to what the situation is with regards to the medal in that division.
Yeah.
With Shay going
we'll try
on the weekend, but
we'll try and get some official confirmation there once it comes through.
I don't believe an official decision has been made yet.
Yeah.
What an atmosphere. Sorry, Ian, it's hectic down here. There's a lot going on.
It absolutely is.
It appears that
inside and outside the cage here now.
Inside and outside, but what an atmosphere for that last fight.
Yeah, really was good atmosphere as we go live on camera here.
On the balcony was palpable. I think opposing camps.
Yeah.
I noticed
That's good.
Lee Hammond at one point took issue with some of the cornering of Decky McAleenan, and there was some words and angry glances exchanged.
No.
These things happen.
Well, once the fighting stays inside the cage here, Andy, that's what we want today, obviously.
This is just par for the course, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everyone wants their own fighter to win, understandably.
Kerry-Ann just coming into the cage now, Kerry-Ann Vernon.
Kerry-Ann very experienced on the IMMAA scene.
Liam Moog obviously in the corner of Kerry-Ann here. We'll, as I said to Quilcha a little bit earlier on, and he's defending her bantamweight title here this weekend.
Was it Kerry-Ann and Sinead Newland last year?
Belter of a fight.
I think was probably the fight of the weekend at the 2022 Nationals.
Now we see Emer Darcy coming into the cage as things get ready to go here.
Emer Darcy fighting out of Compound Martial Arts. This is the first time I think I've seen Emer compete.
Yep. Me too, and we're off. Senior female bantamweight division, blue plus. Emer Darcy in the red corner, Kerry-Ann Vernon in the blue corner, exchanging punches from the get-go here. Both trying to establish their jab. Oh, big right cross there from Kerry-Ann Vernon. She does carry quite a bit of power. We've seen her knock out a few women in the past. Could be shaping up for a striking battle here, Andy.
Yeah, they're coming out quick in this one anyway. Inside leg kick from Darcy.
Nice exchange on the feet again. You know, starting off, we had two grapple heavy fights, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. We were opening up here on the feet. Nice hook kick there from Emer Darcy. Oh, nice exchange again. Oof. Big exchanges here, Andy.
Vernon landed a nice left hook just there.
Big calf kick by Vernon. Responded by an inside calf kick and a jab by Darcy.
It's a fun fight so far.
Very fun fight. They're landing heavy.
Vernon lands a big right hand there.
Big right hand. I think Emer gets up.
Gives Darcy some pause, but she fires back in return.
Oh, big right hand responded by Darcy there.
They're not hanging around.
They're not hanging around. They're not looking to get paid by the hour here. That's for sure. Very exciting exchanges here to kick us off in the Bantamweight Blue Plus division. Kerry-Ann Vernon in the blue corner. Emer Darcy in the red corner.
Vernon, as we said, very active in the IMMAA competitions. Looking to break a 2-fight losing streak here against Darcy. What a big shot there from Vernon. We haven't seen no sign of any grappling yet.
No, not a sign at all. No level changes, no clinching. Both women happy to stand in the pocket and trade here in round one.
Yeah, it's making for a fan-friendly style of fight.
It absolutely is. Big right hand from Kerry-Ann landed there.
And both women getting off nice shots.
Very nice shots, yeah. It's very tit for tat here. Hard to separate the two at very early stages here. Oh, nice jab there. Oh,
big shot from
big
Darcy.
double right hand by Darcy there. Those two big shots, Andy.
Follows it up with a side kick to the body.
Oh, again.
Trading in the pocket here.
My goodness. Oy.
Vernon lands a right hand of her own.
Close round, Andy.
Very close round.
Close round. Big shots landed on both sides there. As Kerry-Ann smiles as she goes back to the corner. Emer Darcy.
It seemed like Vernon was landing more of the heavier shots early in the round, but Darcy came on very strong towards the end.
100%, yeah. That double right hand.
I'm not sure which way to score it. Potentially lean Darcy, but I don't know.
Lucky for us, Andy, that is not our responsibility today.
Or any day, really.
Or any day at all, no. Gladly. If you're joining us now on the YouTube channel, we're senior female bantamweight final in the Blue Plus division. Between Emer Darcy in the red corner and Kerry-Ann Vernon in the blue corner.
Emer Darcy made her MMA debut on the Fight Project back in October of last year. I believe that's Rhys McKee's show, the Fight Project.
Correct. Shout out Rhys McKee.
Skeletor.
And here we are in the finals of the Nationals.
They're picking up. Picking up where they
They're
left
picking
off.
up where they left off for sure.
Darcy landing a combo.
Great combo,
For the first time we see Kerry-Ann Vernon engage in the grappling. Takes Darcy up against the fence. She's an underhook with Darcy.
Oh, Darcy kind of fends it off. And some big punches. Kerry-Ann has closed the distance and puts Darcy up against the cage again.
It's always difficult to gauge the impact of a shot, but when Darcy is landing, it does look like they're having an impact on them.
And she's landing.
But as we say, that Vernon gets a takedown.
Yeah, and Darcy had been landing hard and with lots of volume as well, Andy, but we find ourselves
Kerry's in half guard here.
On the ground here with Kerry-Ann Vernon in half guard. Looking to posture up, Darcy looking to separate there. Kerry-Ann Vernon moves into side control. Is landing shots. Darcy trying to kind of scoot in, turn her body in, try and get that underhook to get to her. get to her knees and try to get up from this position. She does not want to be here right now.
Sliding her left leg over to look for some sort of
looking for a
set up
crucifix.
Darcy's recovered and Vernon back inside control, and she's after stepping into
mount position. She
begins to land shots.
Darcy trying to use the cage quite well, but doesn't work. But she scoots. She thought she got into half guard there, but she didn't. Kerry-Ann Vernon is in mount position now.
And this is the most dominant moment of the fight so far.
Very good by Darcy. Get into half guard just for a moment though as Kerry-Ann Vernon slips into mount position again.
Darcy almost had the sweep there.
She did. Kerry-Ann Vernon doesn't want to get too high into that mount position where she can get swept, so keeping a good base here now on top, Andy.
Doing a good job. Darcy's back is flat on the mat. She's trying to posture up.
She needs to push the hips away, Andy. She needs to try and get her leg in between Kerry-Ann Vernon's to get into half guard or even full guard
here from this position.
You're going to use the cage to get up, with very good top control by Kerry-Ann Vernon, who has her back briefly back into mount again. Hectic stuff.
Very hectic. I have to stand up to see this properly.
Oh, and she just briefly looked to have gotten out of that position, couldn't scoop back up. Now Kerry-Ann Vernon finds herself kind of on top in half guard position as the clapper goes for the end of round 2.
And a dominant round 2 for Vernon.
Yeah, no doubt about Vernon getting that round. Full mount position, landing shots, very good control. And yeah, definite round 1, close enough. Round 2, Kerry-Ann Vernon.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's no question about that second round.
Another fight, Andy, today that has been fought at ferocious pace, and that's been the trend this weekend, really, hasn't it? It's been absolutely...
They're eyeing up medals.
They're eyeing up medals for sure. Coming into round 3 of the senior female bantamweight division, blue plus. Emer Darcy in the red corner and Kerry-Ann Vernon in the blue corner, both getting instructions.
Vernon with a smile on her face. She's happy with the work she put in that round.
Yeah, and you know, you can see she loves being in there, Andy. You know what I mean? This is what she loves to do. She thrives in the madness, as does Darcy. She need to...
There's a boisterous balcony crowd today.
There is, yeah, rowdy crowd up there.
Danny Mammy McCormack telling the crowd to be nice.
Yeah. Danny, you're going to have to go up there and start bouncing fairly soon.
Fresh off her Invicta World title, she might be throwing a few hands upstairs.
I don't know, Danny, you're going to have to go up there and put manners on a few of them. I don't know what's going on up there.
What did you say?
Huh?
Darcy lands a right hand.
Back on the feet in round
Darcy
3.
thrown in volume here.
Not sure if it's Kerry-Ann Vernon's style or whether it's that she's getting tired, but Darcy looks like the fresher fighter here, doesn't she?
It's these moments where Darcy's finding her success, where she's kind of blitzing in, throwing combinations and putting the pressure on Vernon,
which prompts Vernon to close the distance. But this is what Darcy needs to do. She can't get too close. She can't let Kerry-Ann Vernon get too close to her.
And this is very impressive from Darcy as well.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen Vernon's boxing. She's had a lot of success throughout her amateur career on the feet, trading hands.
That's it, but I think Darcy is fighting at kickboxing range here, and that will keep her out of the danger of the boxing of Vernon. And you know, it's the distance control here by Darcy that's winning her this round so far.
Nice jab from Vernon there.
Double jab by Darcy. Punches and bunches, I should say, as the fight gets taken down.
Level change taken from Vernon, who gets into mount again.
Not ideal for Darcy, who started off really well there, but you know,
it's intelligent from Vernon though, isn't it? She was losing the exchange just there on the feet.
100%.
Level change, takedown into mount. And it remains to be seen if this will play out like round 2 did.
Shoulder strikes. Darcy trying to control that right arm of Kerry-Ann Vernon to try and stop her from posturing up, getting that ground and pound down.
And Darcy's looking to bridge here. She's got her hands on Vernon's hips.
She's trying to push the hips away. She's trying to get the legs out. She doing all the right things, but she just cannot manage to shake Vernon off her.
Oh, she's got the sweep. She's swept Vernon.
Very good, right, Darcy.
Vernon and Darcy right up against us here.
Right up against us. Looking for the takedown.
Looking for a single leg here.
Oh, nice single leg. I mean, Darcy, I think she had a chance to get away.
Again, Vernon steps into mount with ease.
Vernon still in full mount position here. Not getting off too many shots. She's looking to posture up. Darcy's looking to try and control. She's got her back into 10-second clapper goes. 10-second clapper goes. We'll need a big finish here.
And another sweep.
Another sweep and some shots as well.
What a fight.
Shots are going to score at the end. Wow. Hectic fight.
Two competitors embrace.
Very good
after
fight.
The final horn.
That was fantastic fight. I really enjoyed that.
Let's go, Team Ireland.
And in just a few moments, we'll find out who the senior bantamweight Irish champion of 2023 is.
That's Kerry-Ann Vernon.
Kerry-Ann Vernon is your 2023 IMMAA National champion.
A very
valiant
fight.
effort from Emer Darcy.
Very impressed by her performance as well. She'll pick up the silver medal. And she took, she made Kerry-Ann Vernon work for that title back, Andy, so she did.
Absolutely. And I imagine we may see them fight again at some point.
I think so.
We often see rematches at amateur. Some great fights today so far.
Great fights, yeah. I haven't been disappointed. It's been a pleasure to get over here to SBG for the National Championships. And yeah, have not been disappointed with all the live action that we've seen so far here at SBG HQ. But why wouldn't it be, Andy? All to fight for.
All the marbles, Ian.
That's it.
All the marbles.
We'll be back in a few moments. Senior male lightweight division. In the green category, David Zamora versus Kevin Kyo will be our next bout.
So we're just waiting for our next set of competitors to come to the cage. As Ian mentioned, next up in the senior male lightweight green division, which is the middle division of the categories, is David Zamora. I don't know why I keep thinking it's David, but it's probably David.
It's a very exotic name, Andy. You know, it can be forgiven.
It's much more impressive than my name.
Stevenson.
It's a shite name, really, isn't it?
Far worse, but it's no O'Neill name. I'll give you that anyway.
It's no O'Neill.
No. High Kings of Ireland,
Yeah,
the
exactly,
O'Neills,
yeah.
for a short period of time. I think only 6 months, but nonetheless.
Once the High Kings
We
of
won the
Ireland,
title, but we were
now the
unable
High
to
Kings of
defend it,
Canada.
Andy. That's the thing.
But we're going to see David Zamora of SBG Tullamore against Kevin Kyo of Team Rhino Waterford. David Zamora yesterday fought Ivan Gregic from SBG Cork City, won via submission, a rear naked choke. I believe that was the first round.
Believe so.
We'll be back once there's something to talk about.
Absolutely.
Kevin Keogh is in the cage. As I said, fighting out of Team Rhino Waterford, Solomon Simon in the corner. Ronan Deegan in the opposing corner. I was about to say two promising amateurs, but Simon has transitioned to the pro ranks. We'll see him in Cage Warriors Dublin coming up in a few weeks. David Zamora steps into the cage, and the referee is about to get proceedings underway here at SBG Ireland. Zamora takes the centre of the cage, looks to shoot a takedown, but
good sprawl there.
Keogh denies, lands a knee to the body.
Zamora in the red corner with the blue top, and Kevin Keogh in the blue corner. Yeah, the red corner with the blue top could be quite confusing, Andy. I'll just go with the red corner.
He's got what?
Oh, Kevin Keogh landing some good shots there against the cage. Zamora looking for the double leg takedown, has the hands clasped, looking to pull out and get the fight down, and he does. That's what you want to be looking for, Andy.
He's got his left arm underneath the thigh, looking to get a switch, but Zamora's left arm denying his body.
Zamora went 17-0 at novice level and has 40 plus grappling wins on his smooth comp record, Andy, which is seriously impressive. Getting those notes from the main man Paul Brown there as well, fair play.
That's a professional providing some notes to us amateurs.
Absolutely legend.
That's why he does this for a living.
Well, in fairness, Andy, we were kind of thrown into the mix here for the commentating this weekend, so we have to be forgiven. We're doing our best.
It's a real battle for position at the moment. Zamora looks to go to the back there. Oh, but a big slam takedown.
Big slam takedown. Huge
from Kevin Keogh. He's in the full guard of Zamora. He's looking for a shoulder crank of some sort here. You'll have to bear with me here, folks. The wrong person to be talking about jiu-jitsu.
Looking for the arm bar.
Looking for the arm bar.
Looking for the triangle. Is the arm in?
He's got the triangle locked in.
Oh, he's in. He got the triangle. Went for the arm bar first.
First round submission for David Zamora of SVG Tullamore.
Paul Brown wasn't lying. Impressive grappling there, Andy.
Two first round submissions on the weekend to claim the green.
And I think, Andy,
lightweight title.
We're going to be seeing David Zamora in the lightweight blue plus division next year.
You could be right, Ian.
That was seriously impressive.
Very.
All right, Jake. Just waiting here for the senior male welterweight division in the yellow category. Russ Georgie versus Owen O'Connell. Just waiting for both fighters here, so we'll be back in a moment. We're just getting ready here for a quick medal presentation. We're waiting on Jake Nye, who's doing an interview right now with Andy Stevenson. Don't know, maybe we're gonna hold off for what's going on here, but we'll be back pretty soon.
There's plenty of battery in it, all you have to do is point it. There's only like 4 weeks again. Yeah, I just wait. Yeah, nice one. Take the microphone off. Go on. Off it.
Conor Coyle getting his silver medal. Jake Knight getting his gold medal from Invictus strawweight world champion Danny McCormack. Seen both guys in the first fight of the afternoon here. What a great showing. Good grappling contest. Fast paced. Jake Knight came out on top in that. David Zamora getting his gold medal there now. Great performance. Kevin Keogh and Zamora getting their silver and gold medals. I think that's all it for now. We should be getting back to the action pretty soon, and we'll be right back with you. All the match officials going in there. Cut team getting their picture taken. Doing an excellent job this weekend. Obviously safety is paramount here. Great team, always doing some great work. just about another 5 minutes away from action kicking back off here at SBG HQ for the Irish National Championships. Just did a little bit of a medal presentation, and yeah, I've been told about 5 minutes and we'll be back in action here.
Take that off there.
Yeah.
Right, folks, I think we're almost set to go again.
Very last, yeah.
Couple of bouts got shifted around here, but we've landed on Nicholas Shiopu versus Alan Boyle in the senior male welterweight division in the green category. Fighting for the gold medal. And we're off. Boyle in the blue corner and Shiopu in the red corner here as we get kicked off in the welterweight division in the green category, senior male division. Just a headlock position here up against the cage. Shiopu looking to try and take control, but I think Boyle might be able to sneak into the back here if he can get his head out. No bueno on that, and they find themselves in the clinch up against the cage. Riding solo in the boot here. Limo, do you want to? We have Limo Griffin, head coach SBG Cork, is going to step in beside me here now. Oh, that was a big shot there by Shiopu, who's dropped down Aaron Boyle. Like an uppercut there, Limo.
Yeah, I actually missed it because I was enjoying your interview of me. Yeah, this kid has a very, very strong headlock game. He took out one of my guys yesterday, and yeah, he's got this scaffold. He concentrates on almost like a bulldog choke type of throw, and then he tracks the arm afterwards. He's got an omoplata here.
Looks like it.
That looks very tight.
Oh, it does look tight.
It's at a very weird angle as well.
It's at a very weird angle. I think that Boyle is doing the right thing, just trying to step over there.
Yeah, it's actually an omoplata with the wrong leg as well, which is weird.
Yeah. A couple of unusual positions that we've seen in a couple of fights this weekend. But, you know, whatever works, works. Kind of in a stalemate position here now.
Well, it's a reverse triangle now if he can get that left foot behind his right knee. So this is all danger points.
Yeah, and he gets the head out. Okay. Does Aaron Boyle into side control.
Aaron's going to need to get some shots off here in this top position to even up the scorecards.
100%. Shiopu looking to try and control the posture. Boyle into full mount and looking to posture up and land some ground and pound now. This is a very, very bad position. Very nice sweep there. Good flexibility there, Limo.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the problem with posturing up and mount for strikes.
You do, you leave yourself open.
He's got a double outside Ashi here going for the straight ankle lock. It's not great for the straight ankle lock. It's much better for the heel hook, and he's not allowed to do that right now.
Oh, good
He's
shot.
got to extend his hips up from here to stop Aaron Boyle landing those ground and pound shots.
Those are big ground and pound shots. That's the danger of going for leg locks, Emog. You know, you are leaving yourself open for those kind of strikes.
Yeah, particularly he didn't have his hips off the ground, so when his hips were on the ground, and Aaron was able to reach over the top of the frames and land his ground and pound. It is a danger of leg locks, but there is a way around it. You just got to get your hips up off the ground. Now, I wondered, was the top damage enough to steal that round back? It's hard to say. I think there was a lot of danger in those head and arm type positions. The wrong leg omoplata was a bit tricky. There was an inverted triangle sort of an attempt there. Were any of them close enough to warrant as danger? It's hard to tell.
To know. Look, if you're looking at damage, I mean, we see Boyle, he does have a busted up nose in the corner there now, and I'm assuming that's from the straight rights from Shiopu at the end of the round, and they will have scored, I know that for sure. So we see Peter Queally, Bellator lightweight, in the corner of Shiopu. SBG Nace, Compound Martial Arts, is who Aaron Boyle is representing here, coming into the second round of the welterweight division in the green category, senior male at SBG Ireland HQ. opening up with a barrage of strikes.
So this is the battle of the headlock versus the body lock.
Yeah.
See that headlock position, he's so strong. It shouldn't work. It shouldn't work in MMA, but he's just so good at it.
Very strong.
And I can't imagine this is comfortable for Aaron either. His neck is being twisted here.
Yeah, and looking to kind of scoot in there for the armbar, but kind of left himself a little bit too open, and it has allowed Boyle to kind of scoot into side position now, reversed, and into full mount again. Very nice work there, Limo.
Yeah, absolutely, and now he's in a great position to undo all of that work. Well, it was a little bit. It was a kind of an even exchange of grappling takedowns, but. He got a little bit behind the ball, but now this is his chance.
Yeah.
A few hard shots here now, and he gets this round and right back on his side.
He is wisely not posturing up like he did in the first round, where he did get swept as well. So, like as I said, it's a commentator's curse. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't.
See, there's this headlock again. Scarf hold every time.
It's crazy how it's effective. He makes it effective.
It shouldn't be effective, but he's just so good at it.
Yeah.
That's when someone is a specialist at a particular technique. So Aaron's got his left elbow back at this stage, and now it's back trapped again.
Looking to try and sweep there, but no joy. But he looks, if he can get that head out, he'd almost get back control. But Shioku's not letting him do that. He's so good in that position. Now he's landing strikes.
And he's got the arm trapped as well, so there's an arm bar attempt and ground and pound. So this is a serious position. This is actually exactly the position he stopped my guy in yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was standing 3 foot away from him, and the position he had him in, I could give my guy no advice.
It's so unusual because, normally you're looking to put the weight on your hips there to kind of control your opponent's hips, but he gets another finish with it. That's amazing stuff by
Phenomenal.
Nicolas Shioku from SBG Nace.
That's the beauty of having one special technique that you just are absolutely dialed in on. And
unbelievable, yeah.
This scarf hold position is just his thing. Actually, after he beat Scott yesterday, he was teaching him how to escape it, so maybe Scott should have had a word with Aaron.
Maybe he should have.
No, but Aaron was doing the right thing. Like, this is the thing. Aaron was doing everything right there. He was hooking with his right leg over the back, try to get his head free to take the back. But as I say, just a specialist in that technique.
Like we're saying, we're not used to seeing that attack used, but you're also not used to defending that as well at the same time. So
yeah, absolutely.
Look at.
I've been very impressed with the compound lands this week. They have. Every single one of their fighters have put on phenomenal performances. O'Sheen doing a great job there. He's prepared a very, very strong team. Great game plans all around. Just unlucky to run into this phenom here with his scarf hold.
And that was the green division, Limog, I believe, wasn't it? Yeah. So
these guys would like. These guys are obviously very skilled, but maybe not ready for that IMMAA level this year. Do you know? So
100%.
This is what this green belt division is all about. Let's give them this year, and let's see how they do at the end of this year. Maybe put them into the blue belt division next year. That'll be up to their coaches, and it's just that this division now gives athletes that are, looking for an extra little bit of time before they go to IMMAFs a chance to compete at a national level and do this tournament format, do this IMMAF format, because it's not just about getting selected for Team Ireland. It's about training the next generation that comes behind them on the tournament format, getting ready to weigh in 3 days in a row, making weight, getting yourself hyped up for a fight, maybe winning, and then not losing the run of yourself.
Yeah.
Going off and getting fat. Yeah. You have to go off, eat, and then get back on the pads and start hydrating or rehydrating or dehydrating again for the following day to make weight again. So the sooner that Irish athletes get to do that at a yellow belt and green belt level, and then once they graduate into the blue and go to IMMAFs, they might have done this tournament format 3 or 4 times, and they're going to be far better prepared for that highest level.
100%. I think it's a great format. It's the first year we've seen it introduced. Obviously it's the second year of the national championships, and I agree with everything that you said. I mean, a slow progress is sometimes what some of these fighters need. Obviously, people do like to kind of get in there and put themselves in the blue plus division, but like I think with the yellow and with the green divisions, it does give fighters who are not quite ready to make that jump yet the opportunity to come in there and compete, get the experience of competing here. It's a different kind of a scene here, Liam.
It is. It's a quieter atmosphere, which mimics what it is at IMMAA. It's not a very crowded venue where there's DJs and bright lights. It's a different atmosphere, and that can throw athletes sometimes as well. You know, we've had athletes at IMMAA where like the absence of that adrenaline rush as they're walking out, hearing their own music or hearing their family screaming in their corner, doesn't allow them to kind of get that same sense of hype going, you know.
Yeah.
So again, it's all about preparation. The more times you do something, the more prepared you are to do it when it matters, you know.
100%.
And last year as well, because we just had the one elite division last year, there was a lot of people that didn't enter nationals because they looked ahead at the brackets and said, right, okay, there's a Jordan Fury in there, or there's a Conor McCarthy, and I'm not fighting at welterweight. Now this year, we've got welterweights who maybe, okay, they're looking at those guys and saying, right, I'm not ready for them now, but I'll do the green division, I'll get a couple of fights under my belt, and maybe next year, if they're still there, I'll have a crack off them then. And this is how you do it, and this is, you know, it's the first time.
Like I said to you yesterday, I think, you know, obviously this is the first year it's been interpreted into the championships, but I think that we're not going to truly see the benefits of this until a couple of years when the divisions have really developed and everything like that. So
very like the youths.
Yeah,
very
100%.
like the youths. You see some of those youth fights there in the morning, yesterday and today, and the skill level is just so high. And the thing is that a lot of those kids have come back from IMMAAs as well, and you can the officials that we brought in, they're able to spot, okay, that kid's been to IMMAA before, right? Because you can see it, and they just understand the format, they understand the rules, they understand the format, they know how, okay, I've just had a fight, I'm going to have 5 minutes of a break and I'm going to have to fight again. And those that haven't done that, they're just one step behind, and you can see it in them instantly. So when those juniors or those youths become junior next year, you're going to have all of that crew coming into this yellow, green, blue, and it's just as you say, it will take a couple of years for it to take hold, but I do think it's the right direction. Yeah, it definitely is. Like, and it's going back to kind of all levels of sports. It's grassroots, getting it right at the grassroots levels, giving somebody to kind of something to work towards each year, and it's an excellent job, and it's been a great tournament so far. Lots of great fights. I've enjoyed myself. All right, sure. I've heard lots of good comments about your commentary as well. Stop, yeah. It was kind of like we weren't expecting to do this. We were like, we arrived here yesterday. I was like, oh, well, but I love it. I just threw the headsets on you and said, right, here you go. There's the buttons. That's it. But look, I'm really enjoying it. Like, I mean, it's the best seat in the house, and you know, it's an honour for me to be able to kind of be here and call in the national championships. You know, it's definitely a big deal, and you know, it's a historic event, and each and every year we'll be back here and we'll be creating history every year. And I might not be able to get here every year, but it's definitely a pleasure to be here this year, and I'm really enjoying it, and I know I can say the same for Andy and Quilsha as well. Brilliant. No, it's a pleasure to have you guys here, and we appreciate your support on it as well. Who's been your favourite fighter of the tournament so far that you've sat cage side for? Oh, I mean, Alan is telling me to say Danny McCormick here. Is it? No, who's the favourite fighter he's watched? Obviously, you're his favourite fighter, Danny. You know, apart from Danny. Yeah, we just want to qualify that. Yeah, right. Look, I've just been impressed overall at the quality of all the fights that I've seen. Like, I mean, the pace that these guys are setting, like they're coming in here and they're leaving it all on the line. Like, I've been really, really impressed with the overall quality. Like, it's very hard to kind of think off the top of my head. Yeah. I put you on the spot there. I apologise. You definitely did, but I definitely I dodged that question very well. I think you did expertly, and I've switched channels and all just so that you could squirm a little bit. yeah. Well, we're just getting set up here for the senior male division in the blue plus and welterweight between Niall McGilligan, Conor McCarthy. You know, and I guess, look, if I'm looking forward to seeing someone, I'm always looking forward to seeing Conor McCarthy fight, and he's going to have a good test here in Nathan McGilligan as well. Yep, absolutely. And the most dangerous man in the country is in the cage right now. That's Derek Hickey. That's right, back from PFL last night. Made his PFL debut. Not sure which division, but... So Nathan already in the cage.
Just waiting on Conor McCarthy, who's just getting in here now.
So Conor last year was he in the semi-finals against Colin Maher, I believe it was.
That's right.
A very close fight that they had. It was a split decision, and Colin Maher went on to fight Jordan Fury in the final.
Highly disputed that one, Lee Moog.
Absolutely. I heard all about it. I wouldn't like to be a judge in situations like that, but it is what it is.
No, that's what I've been saying all weekend, and we're off here. Conor McCarthy versus Nathan McGilligan. Conor McCarthy in the blue corner, McGilligan in the red corner. A little bit of a striking exchange to get us going here. McGilligan trying to initiate the clinch, but McCarthy shakes him off. Looks very smooth on the feet, Conor McCarthy, and it's smooth early in this fight too, Lee Moog.
Yeah, and he's checking that inside leg kick as well. And he's just stalking, he's just waiting till he hits that perfect spot just so he can throw his jabs and crosses.
Nice shot into the single leg up against the cage.
Great timing on that shoot.
Very good timing. Good defense so far from Conor McCarthy. Good balance up against the cage. Obviously that's a huge help when you're trying to defend a single leg takedown and a double leg takedown. You're always looking to try and get back to that cage, aren't you?
Yeah, it helps, but it's this frame he has here with his left hand. It's stopping Nathan from being able to join his hands. And Nathan is doing the right thing. He's just kind of pushing in. He's trying to adjust his grips. Like Nathan's got to kind of pull left, pull right, and keep Conor moving. The more he keeps Conor moving, the harder it is for Conor to balance.
You would be looking to try and pull that single leg and turn the corner. Look, try and maybe get an outside or an inside trip there to take the other leg away, Lee Moog.
You could try that, but it's that frame that Conor has on the neck. It just makes it really difficult to get any connection to the hip. So Conor doing a good job as well of controlling the wrist with his right hand. Is challenging Nathan's grip of his own hand. Again, see that left frame that he's got on the neck there. He's pushing the head down and he's pushing the shoulder, the collarbone away. So Nathan's finding it really hard to get his hands into any sort of dominant grip around the hips.
Because you're looking to try, with Nathan here, with that frame like Conor is putting on him here, you're looking to try and get that head control under the chin of Conor McCarthy to try and get more control of his posture, and then you'll be more control of the takedown.
Yep, exactly. Now it'll be interesting to see how this is being scored, because so far nothing majorly significant has been struck. Just as I say it.
There we go. We need to start saying stuff here, Lee Moog, and the opposite did happen.
I see a flying triangle in the future here.
A flying owl triangle.
So Nathan just needs to keep his posture up a little bit here. If you put your head down in that crotch area, you don't really have the power, you don't have the posture to explode upwards. Conor also needs to continue to strike.
He definitely does. If Conor is striking here, he is winning this exchange, you know.
Yeah.
Just simply control. Oh, and he gets a good reverse there and lands some big ground and pound, and that's definitely scoring.
That has definitely tipped the round in his favour. If it was in doubt, if it was any doubt up to now, we're looking at Conor ahead in this round at this point in time. And Nathan did a good job here, possibly going towards the back. He won't have time to get anything significant off of it.
No, but I think, you know, with those some of those shots up against the cage, and especially when the fight went down, I think that might have sealed the deal for Conor McCarthy in round one here.
Yep, I think so.
Conor McCarthy representing SPG Nace, obviously. Decky McAleenan is in the opposite corner, looking after Nathan McGilligan and start the Team Torres.
Two very, very, very strong teams.
Two very strong teams. Obviously, Peter Queally in the corner as well as Conor McCarthy.
Both teams IMMAA veterans as well. And you can see the experience coming through, you know, from not just the IMMAAs, but like on the domestic circuit as well. Both these gyms are extremely busy all year long.
And that's the key in the amateur game, that you have to just stay busy, stay getting those fights, stay getting that experience.
So I imagine Nathan's corner are going to have him go for that takedown again. But maybe make a few adjustments on chaining his takedowns together a little bit more. I think it'll be business as usual for Conor.
Nathan in the red corner, Conor in the blue corner as we get going for round two. Conor McCarthy stalking cutting off the cage. Look for that 1-2, dropped in under, but that's good takedown defense from Conor McCarthy. Very, very strong.
Very strong hips, and Nathan actually shot a half guard. So realizing that he was going to be sprawled on, he shot a half guard. And it's actually worked to his advantage here. He's come up off of that. That was excellent grappling awareness there. Some beautiful jiu-jitsu. Sometimes the answer to wrestling is jiu-jitsu.
That's right. Even though some might say jiu-jitsu doesn't work anymore in mixed martial arts, but that would be nor my or your opinion, Nemo.
No, it's down to the actual individual practitioner. Yeah, Conor fighting the hands here. Nathan has his left hook in. Might look for a broomstick type of grip here where he'll extend his left leg behind Conor's right knee.
So when you say broomstick grip here, what are you looking for, Limo?
So his left leg, you see right there, he's just reaching it in now. So Nathan's left leg has a hook around Conor's left leg, but if he extends the lower half of his leg around the back, there you go.
Yep.
There's that broomstick. And then you can alternate between that and a hook, and it just off balances Conor. See, Conor has got good balance with his back to the fence. You've got to off balance him to make him make a mistake so that you can capitalize and get the back position. Severe pressure on Conor's left knee as well. It's something that will play in your mind if you're a fighter. You obviously you don't want to be injured with something kind of collapsing onto the side of your knee. So that
if you have all the weight falling down on it, it could lead to some.
Yeah, it just kind of makes you think about it, you know.
Yeah.
Great job there separating the hands.
That's it.
Now we have Nathan ahead on this one so far.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Right straight, followed by the left. Oh, head kick. And Conor McCarthy comes in with some ground and pound, and it's all over. That is fantastic from Conor McCarthy. Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable head kick. Hey, thanks, Conor. Shout out the old triangle. You love it. Unbelievable. Conor McCarthy with extra bonus points for shouting out the Old Triangle podcast. He needs 2 medals for that now, Limo.
There we go. We'll organise another one for him.
Love it. Fantastic stuff. Look at Niall did well.
No, props.
He
props
did very well.
Nathan,
Nathan,
was,
excuse me.
Yeah.
Nathan, that head kick has me all fuzzled.
Yeah, did you get the concussion from the head kick? Was
it? Unbelievable stuff. Yeah, a fantastic right head kick followed by some ground and pound, and it was all over. Well done, Conor McCarthy.
Brilliant fight.
Your blue plus welterweight gold medalist.
And a great prospect now in Nathan going forwards, you know.
That's it. He'll learn from that. He'll come back. I mean, talking about Conor, we're probably not too far away, Limo, from seeing him jumping over to the pro ranks.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine that he will go further than the end of this year, if at all. If he even gets to the end of this year as an amateur, I think pro is certainly on the cards for him. His skill set is rounded out. He's in great shape always. And you can see his fight IQ and his shot selection and his killer instinct is all there. But like as I said, like great prospect in Nathan McGillian there. Really kind of stuck it to Conor there in the second round. He did make those adjustments that we were talking about, you know.
Big time. And round 1 was very, very close as well.
It was close until it wasn't, and then it kind of stretched away. But yeah, you're right. For Nathan to be able to do that against such a high-level competitor in Conor McCarthy, it just bodes well for his future here.
Big time, big time. Well, pleasure to be able to watch Conor McCarthy compete live, and we will move on to the middleweight division in the blue plus category, junior male.
So I'm going to love you and leave you here, Ian, because I've got to go get my guy ready for the last fight of the day.
No problem. Thanks for joining us, Limo, because it's a pleasure.
Continue the great work. You're doing fantastic. Jump in there.
We're going to get Danny McCormick in here now as well.
Your favourite fighter.
Well, Danny, were you impressed with that?
Jesus Christ. That's what we came here today for, huh?
Unreal, yeah, unreal. He's Conor McCarthy is one of the top prospects in the country right now.
Jeez, he's nearly good enough to go pro already, isn't he?
I was just saying that to Limo, you know, it can't be too long now before he makes the jump over there now, so it'll be interesting to see. Wonder maybe Andy might get a few words with him there in the back room, and I'm sure he'll be asking those questions. We're getting ready for the middleweight division in the blue plus here now. Rick Bubreno versus Marco Cardillo.
Yeah, Marco was on the youth team 2 years ago, I think. So he's come up through the youths and he's a junior now. So it's nice seeing the lads progress through and see how he gets on here today now.
Yeah, that's it. We're back in the blue plus division. The categories, what do you think? We were kind of talking about a little bit, Danny, about the categories that have been introduced this year. Obviously the green division, the yellow division and the blue plus division. It's kind of a good platform for fighters to grow and kind of, you know, you'll start off obviously in the yellow division, progress into the green and then the blue plus, but you know, it kind of gives more avenues for fighters to kind of progress here. Like you've competed at amateur level, you came up, it was much different when you were coming up.
Absolutely, yeah. Like some of these lads have only been training a year or 2 years and you couldn't throw them into the blue division, and if you did, it wouldn't go well for them, and that could be the end of them. So I think it's only positive to give them positive experiences against lads with similar experience and skill level. It's only going to mean that the blue division is going to be a bunch of killers in the next year or two when they come up along.
100%, and then obviously, you know, you have the youths division as well, which you're obviously keeping a close eye on as well, and that's the aims for the youths to kind of progress into the yellow, into the green, and eventually into the blue as well.
Oh Jesus, no. These youths are getting gold medals already. They're going to be blues straight away. I'm telling you.
Who are a couple of ones to look out for?
Alex Flanagan here upstairs in HQ. He was gold medalist last year. Olivia Babiars from our gym in Relentless. She's a Polish girl, represents Ireland though, serious woman. Then of course there was Alex Keogh last year from the youths. We don't see him here today now. I think he's concentrating on wrestling, but he's going to come through too. Conor Kelly. Did you see Conor Kelly earlier on here today? He won gold medal from Adrian Albert's gym in Premier Martial Arts. He's he's already a blue division already.
Right.
His jiu-jitsu is just ridiculous.
Crazy.
So yeah, those kids are going to be super scary when they become juniors.
And they're all going to be going over to represent Ireland later on this year at the youths, or?
Yeah, so in Abu Dhabi, the first week of August, the date has already been set. So this competition over this weekend, the first seed is pretty much guaranteed to get their spot, and then the silver medalists that will become second seeds, and we're hoping to get in as many second seeds as possible. But the competition's getting so big now, including in the juniors and seniors, you can only get guaranteed one spot now, whereas before this there was always 2 spots easily enough got, but now that's not the case. There's too many countries entering.
Yeah.
Which is great.
It is great, yeah, it's great to see, and it's great to get that experience out there as well, Abu Dhabi in August, so to have a bit of preparing to do. I'm sure they'll have a few fights in between now as well, and lots of squad sessions as well on top of that.
Yeah, we there's 4 nations in the UK in July, so they're doing youths, juniors and seniors, so hopefully Team Ireland will have a team going in all 3 different categories there, so that'd be great. That's pretty close to the Worlds for the kids, but because it's no headshots, they should be fine to do that as well.
Nice.
We've got a lot of squad sessions planned as well. There's like 8 squads between now and August. So be ready to get the sun on our back then.
Yeah.
Get a bit of a holiday.
Get a bit of a holiday, yeah. Nothing like the sun on your back, that's for sure.
That's it.
No such thing as that this time of the year over in Canada for me, unfortunately, Danny.
Oh, I can imagine. Is it a lot warmer here now than it is where you are back home?
It is. In the night time now it's getting like minus double figures at the minute, but like over the next couple of weeks now it's getting really, really cold. But it's been grand over here, a lot milder, obviously a lot more rain, but I don't mind that too much really, so it's nice to get a break from the snow. Yeah. And we'll be coming into the summer fairly soon as well ourselves over there, so big plus temperatures in the summer and big minus temperatures in the winter. That's what you have to put up with over there.
Well, we don't get big plus temperatures here, I don't think so.
No.
Get plenty of rain, but I'm sure you could be in worse places.
Could be in worse places is right, and we could be in worse places than in SPG HQ today for the Irish National MMA Championships.
Yeah, the fighters are here behind us, but no sign of them going in yet.
No sign. I don't know what the delay is just yet, but I'm sure that I would imagine it's just quick checks after the last fight, just to make sure everybody is doing all right.
Yeah, the medical team have been busy just keeping everything in order today. So what time is your flight home tomorrow?
Flight is at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's not too bad. I get a bit of a lie on and then we'll be off to the airport. And
You'll have to stay out at the pub tonight now.
that's what I'll have to do. It's easier said than done, Danny. It's easier said than done when you're on your holidays. But you know, we're here now. We have to call the last few fights and we'll see what happens anyway. We'll see where the night brings us after that.
That's it.
I know Snoop Dogg is on to go here in Dublin.
That's the truth.
Yeah,
That's the word on the street that Snoop Dogg's going to be in the Black Forge. So you heard it here first on the live stream.
That's it, yeah.
Any Snoop Dogg fans out there, get down to the Black Forge.
So I think we're just about to get going here.
Deadly. So it's Nick, isn't it? Oh,
Nick, yeah. Nick coming into the cage right now. And we see Nick Rubino coming in for the middleweight Blue Plus finals in the junior male division. And we're waiting for Marco Cardillo to come in, who will be his opponent in the blue corner.
From SPG Clonmel, so CMAC versus SPG Clonmel.
What are you expecting to see here, Danny?
Marco likes to grapple, so I imagine he's going to come in with some straight shots and then try to get a clinch. The CMAC lads, though, they always have got that good jiu-jitsu in their back pocket and good boxing, so it could be an interesting fight.
It sure will.
Marco's cutting his toenails here
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Should have went for the pedicure there yesterday, Danny. What do you think?
Get a bit of colour on them as well. So we had a bit of entertainment here earlier on in the day in the youths. After one round, a lad got sick out through the cage.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, and the fight was called. And a lot of people didn't know that if you get sick, the fight's called instantly.
I saw that happen at an event in Ireland before. I want to say it was Ur or somewhere like that as well, where unfortunately, someone was like in a mid-grappling position and vomited, and the fight was called off there. It was,
he did a good job now vomiting out of the cage.
Fair play.
It was still, the ref still pulled it.
That's it, yeah. No, I didn't. I'd only seen that once before now, and I didn't know until I seen it, and which makes sense though, really, when you think about it. But
I think as a pro, you're able to vomit into your bucket.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
In between rounds.
Yeah. Once you get it in the bucket, I think you're all right.
That's it, yeah.
Jeez, it's getting bad now, and this is what we're talking about. Do you want to get this fight started?
And here we have Marco coming in to save me and Danny going further. Digging a further hole for ourselves. And we're just about to get kicked off here in the Blue Plus middleweight division in the junior category. Nick Rubino versus Marco Cardillo.
Nick's got shots that are...
Oh yeah, big exchange here, and Marco has shot in for the takedown in the single leg.
He's going for the Kimura grip here. Has he got it? No, he's giving up the back in the process. Nice fence work here from Marco.
Yeah, you called it, Danny. He looked to kind of come in and initiate the grappling exchanges pretty much straight away here after a brief exchange on the feet.
Yeah, I think Marco's going to be trying to keep him wrapped up here, and Nick's going to be trying to break and land some of those strong shots again.
Kind of seen this position in the last fight as well a little bit.
Yeah, he's just using a long hook there with his outside leg just to slow it down. He's going for the Kimura grip now. Marco is on bottom. He's lost it. think he's going to lose position here now, and he's going to accept half guard bottom.
That's it, not a good position to be in right now, and if Nick can get off some shots, which he is right now,
I think
this
this
is
could
not a
start
good
the end.
position.
Heavy
Referee is
ground and
taking a
pound.
close look here. Nick Rubino landing some big shots there in half guard, and the referee was taking a close look.
I think Nick needs to try to break and strike again.
Yeah, I think so too. Marco trying to use the cage to get away. The cage isn't doing him any favours in trying to get back up to his feet. Obviously, he doesn't want to be in this position. Nick just needs to kind of posture up, like you said, and try and get off some more strikes.
There we go. You must be listening. Just to try and keep his head over Marco's head while he's throwing that ground and pound. He's going for the head and arm now. I think the fence isn't going to help him here, though.
Definitely not. No, he's looking for the head and arm, but he would have to scoot to the other side, the side of the cage, to try and get that locked on, and I just don't know if he has the room. But we have seen him finish sometimes in an unusual position if you have a good grip strength or a good squeeze, but I think in this position I don't think it was going to happen.
No, Marco looks like he's going to keep trying to climb up to his feet here.
Yeah, he needs to use the cage to get back up here, get on all fours and use it, but Nick Rubino is not letting him off. Straight back down, straight landing shots again, and more hammer fist. The referee is taking a big close look here. If he keeps going here, the referee is asking for more action. Nick Rubino is laying it on here.
Marco's just guarding up here now.
Marco has no answer for this ground and pound, and the referee is giving him every chance to get up. He is moving, that's what's saving him right now, but he's going to have to intelligently defend himself, or this fight is going to be all over.
He needs to make a big effort now to stand up.
He does.
Oh, lovely sweep.
Oh, that's a brilliant sweep.
Well done, Marco. Very good.
And
10
looking to
seconds
get
left
in. He needs to get some shots off himself. That was a good reversal, good sweep at the end, Danny, but a little bit too late. I think you would probably be giving that round, not probably, I would be almost certain you'd be giving that round to Nick Rubino.
Yeah, I think the ref was giving him every chance there too. There was a few moments where that fight could have been stopped.
Yeah. The referee was taking a very close look, but you know, Marco got the reversal at the end. That will give him confidence coming in here.
Yeah, who's going to be the fresher fighter now, though? Both lads are taking deep breaths here in their corners. I think Marco really needs to try and get on top this round. He can't afford another round and half guard bottom taking that kind of ground and pound.
Definitely not. It's all about who recovers quicker here. Coming into round 2, middleweight blue plus division in the junior male category. Nick Rubino in the red corner, Marco Cardillo in the blue corner. Fast and furious first round, Danny McCormick.
Yeah, all action. Here we go now. Let's see a bit of striking, lads. They're eager to get going.
Here we go, round 2.
Oh, lovely teeth.
Very good teeth. Marco drops in straight away for the takedown.
Nick seems happy enough to grapple himself here now.
He does seem happy, and why wouldn't you after the first round as well? You know, a little mistake at the end of the first round, but he got off some good ground and pound, and I'm sure he's going to be looking to do the same here in round 2 as well.
Marco's going to try and use this butterfly hook to try and elevate Nick and sweep.
He has the second hook in now as well, which is going to make it easier to do that. Needs to kind of pull Nick on top of him here, then he's trying to create that space first.
Absolutely. Nick needs to try and cross-face Marco away from him, try and create space rather than let Marco get closer into him. Oh, he's lost the other butterfly. We're back to half guard here now.
Not too many strikes on the ground, a couple of small body shots, but Nick Rubino hasn't really had the opportunity. I think Marco's doing well in controlling his posture a little bit to try and stop him creating that space to get off that ground and pound. He's still working for that butterfly sweep. He has 2 feet in again momentarily, and
here we go.
He's up and reversed into the single leg.
Very nice. Nick straight on that Kimura.
Fast pace here.
Yeah, he's going to strike. Let's see what happens. Oh, Marco's straight back in on the leg.
Marco doesn't seem to be interested in any striking exchanges.
Nick is doing a great job of defending here. He's working his way to the back. He's flattened out Marco already.
And here we find ourselves in this position that we had in the first round with Marco on the bottom.
Nick just needs to be more aggressive here. Just throw big strikes here.
Stay going and going and going. You can't be looking at the referee here. You just have to go hell for leather here.
Absolutely.
And give the referee no option but to step in.
I think it's a bit of fatigue is what's playing in here.
That's true. And he taps out due to strikes. Marco Calvillo taps out. Nick Rubino takes home the gold medal in the middleweight division in the blue plus category, and that was a very good performance.
I think Marco had no answer for him there at the end, and it was probably the right thing to do.
Yeah, I think so. There's no point in staying in there and taking unnecessary damage. Obviously, he felt that he was in a position where he wasn't going to be able to get out there, Danny, and made a decision to tap out due to strikes. And the fight came close to being stopped a couple of times from the ref, and I think it was the good decision there to kind of cut your losses there a little bit.
I think Nick was well on his way to winning the fight regardless.
Good performance, good fight.
Another up-and-coming CMAC fighter.
Yep.
Those CMAC lads, led by Alexander O'Sullivan, are just really, really special and doing serious things on the Irish scene at the moment.
They've got a good stable of fighters there now as well, and as we've seen Jake Nye coming into the fold as well this weekend, and lots and lots of talent coming out of CMAC.
Absolutely. Jake Nye keeping his gold medal this year, so last year Irish champion, this year Irish champion.
That's it, he's picking up all the medals and the silver medalists at the Worlds as well, so.
Absolutely. He'll be looking for a gold this year.
He surely will, and he has plenty of time to do it as well.
So next we have Mantis. God, I should be able to pronounce his surname because he's actually one of the coaches in our gym in Relentless.
Vasilius.
So we have Mantis versus Brian Manning. There's no guessing here that this commentary could be a little bit biased. But look, we'll try and keep it as even as we can. Brian Manning has got very good boxing. He's very physical, strong, big man for the weight. And Mantis has got that SBG Tullamore grappling, that jiu-jitsu. He also has some nice Muay Thai skills I think he picked up in Relentless too.
Nice.
So I think Mantis is going to be trying to close the distance and getting this fight to the floor. And Brian is going to try and keep it striking.
Classic striker versus grappler here.
Yeah, and I'm not saying Brian Manning can't grapple, because he absolutely can, and he's a hard man to get down on the fence. But I think
it's where he sees the advantage. Yeah.
His easiest road to victory is going to be boxing.
Senior male middleweight division in the blue plus category. Brian Manning will be coming into the cage in the red corner, and Mantis will be coming in the blue corner. And we'll be back in just a minute when all the action is going to get underway. Just about to get underway here. Middleweight, Blue Plus, senior male final. Brian Manning versus Mantis Vasilias. Mantis in the blue corner and Brian will be in the red corner.
Kieran Davern's gone over to Vegas to corner Will Flurry for his fight. So in the corner we have Ronan Deegan, Shane Smith cornering Mantis, and
Charlie Ward in the corner.
oh sorry, it's Charlie Ward.
Charlie is up today, obviously.
Charlie would be annoyed at me now if I said that. Hopefully he didn't hear me. And we have Jack McGuire over the far side
for Brian Manning
for MMA Cork. Charlie Ward is Mantis' main training partner.
Yeah.
So Mantis has plenty of experience with strikers, which hopefully stands to him here.
A great training partner to have him. We're off here in the middleweight division. Brian Manning in the red corner and Mantis in the blue corner.
Yeah, Brian Manning throwing a big lead hook there. We need to watch out for that. Two lads feeling each other out here.
Yeah.
Giving each other the respect. A nice exchange of leg kicks.
Exchange of leg kicks and good jab there by Brian Manning. Ooh, big overhand right there, just missed. Good inside leg kick by Mantis.
Mantis is keeping nice kicking range, I think.
Very good. He's looking to try and chop down that lead leg of Brian, isn't he, Danny?
Absolutely. He's keeping a nice distance. Just needs to be a little bit more active with those kicks, maybe, to keep up in the scorecards. Brian Manning's throwing a lot of power, but he's not landing a lot of these shots yet.
No.
Oh,
that was a big exchange.
Brian Manning's wrapped up the neck here, but Mantis has the body lock.
Right in front of us here.
Mantis is working for the trip. He's got good posture with this front headlock position, so
yeah,
he should be okay here. Lovely, he's got the back here, Mantis.
That was the danger if the head came out. That back position was going to be available. Good knee, just grinding on him against the cage here.
Brian Manning's working on this grip here, trying to get an underhook back. Mantis is doing a good job to hold this back body lock position. Brian Manning looks like he's going for some sort of a knee bar maybe. He let go of it again. Yeah, Mantis seems quite happy just to stay here and grind on him and make him a bit tired for a while.
Yep.
It's good strategy against a big physical lad like Brian.
That's it, you're kind of wearing on your opponent there against the cage, Danny, making him work. You know, kind of draining blood into the arms, making the arms heavy, obviously.
And
Brian
scoring.
And scoring as well, with punches and shots.
So he used that long hook to take the back. Lovely work here from Mantis. Brian Manning's working hard to turn into him. Mantis has got the neck wrapped up.
Here.
The neck is wrapped up. We can't really see from here.
No, we're in a typical position, but this looks tight.
Body triangle, the neck looks wrapped up. This could be close to the end here.
The referee should be looking to try and get those toes out. You cannot grip the cage with your toes.
Mantis only has a one-handed choke here. Brian Manning's
controlling
the other arm.
2-on-1 to kind of control the other arm.
Yeah. Strong round from Mantis.
Yeah.
One round up for Mantis from SPG Tullamore.
Yeah, good solid first round. Good exchange on the feet at the start of the round, but it was the work against the cage, taking the fight down and getting the back that probably sealed the deal for him in round one, Danny.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see what the energy level is going to be like going into this round.
That's right, both look fresh. They both look fresh in either corner.
Yeah. think we know what's going to happen here. Mantis is going to be shooting, keeping his distance, and Brian's going to be trying to take his head off.
Yeah.
Those big power punches.
And you're just going to have to try and come in and maybe duck under, level change under one of those big power shots if you are looking to try and take the fight down.
Absolutely. Here we go, round 2.
Round 2, senior male middleweight blue plus category final in the National MMA Championships.
Oh, Brian Manning's really coming at him with those straight punches.
Oh, nice knee.
They're in a clinch. Brian Manning's in charge now.
Double up takedown.
He's on the back. One hook in. Mantis is doing well to get back to his feet here. He's got rid of that hook. Back standing up, back body lock position for Brian Manning. Position to the double leg. Big takedown. And we're passing.
Strong start here for Brian Manning. Mantis doing very well to get back to his feet, not accepting the takedown.
It's great grappling here from Brian Manning as well.
Very good. You want to see some shots coming off here as well, just to take them alone.
Oh, Mantis has got the Kimura grip. Lovely.
And he takes the back.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, I think this choke is fully in. There we go. Let's go, Mantis. Let's go.
Used the Kimura to take the back and then locked in the rear naked choke, and that was unbelievable.
Beautiful finish there for Mantis.
Brilliant finish, my goodness.
He's really coming into himself now. He had a few rough weeks, or rough months even, and Mantis has just really come into himself in this competition.
And he was
finally all that hard work's paying off for him.
It was a rough start to the second round as well, Danny, and he kind of just got that Kimura. That was unbelievable. A great back take, and just instantly wrapped up the rear naked choke and got the tap.
And I'm sure Brian's going to be thinking maybe he should have kept it on the feet.
Maybe so.
It's easy to say now in hindsight.
Great fight there in the middleweight division, and it will be Mantis that will take home the gold medal.
Brilliant work. SBG Tullamore have got a small group of really good lads. David Samora taking gold here today as well.
Top
2
gym
gold
going on
medals
down there. You know, I'm sure you do a bit of work down there yourself, Annie, as well. It's just
absolutely, yeah. I've been going to Tullamore the last year or so, doing MMA and jiu-jitsu down there. So Kieran Davern is elite coach, black belt, and really understands the game, understands MMA, understands how to bring jiu-jitsu and grappling into MMA as well.
Yeah, I always admire Kieran's mindset. I really enjoy listening to him corner his fighters as well. I think, we've seen him at a couple of world championships and also here as well. Just has a really unique mind when it comes to mixed martial arts. And obviously it must have been tough for Mantis today for him not to be here, but I think Charlie and Ronan did an excellent job in the corner.
Absolutely. When Charlie's his teammate at home, I think that would have kept him nice and calm and kept everything quite familiar, having Charlie with him.
Great stuff. And this is, I was just trying to check here. We're going into the senior male heavyweight division here. Blue plus. Trevor McKingo versus Padraig Kelleher. As Danny leaves us in the booth. Thanks, Danny. Yeah, you're good. It's all good. Take it easy, Danny. We'll be with you in just a few moments as this heavyweight fight kicks off. We're just going to do a quick medal presentation here again in the cage before we kick off in the heavyweight final. Alright, here we go. Trevor McKengo behind the cage in the red corner right now, representing CMAC. Parg Keller just about to step into the cage here, just getting ready in the prep point. Who will be representing MMA Cork in the heavyweight division Blue Plus. It's time for the big boys. As Andy Stevenson jumps in beside me into the hot seat for the heavyweight action. You're in for the big boys, Andy Stevenson.
I heard there were some big boys throwing some leather.
That's
So
it.
I ran over.
That's it. Andy was in there doing the Lord's work, getting all the interviews for SevereMMA.com. If you tune in, you'll be able to get the interviews from a lot of the winners and all the gold medalists. Oh, that's a big
Trevor
shot from McKengo.
Gets the knockdown early.
Very good, hard shot, and he's
Mark Kelleher taking a lot of shots here. Ferocious shots from Trevor McKengo.
Did well to get back up to his feet there, but still probably feeling the effects of that shot. That was a big shot right in front of us there, Andy.
A big shot, and there's a cut opened up on poor Kelleher's face. McKengo in mount.
Very fast start and very dominant start for Trevor McKengo here, who's representing CMAC. CMAC having a good weekend, Andy.
Yeah, a brilliant weekend.
Full mount here for Trevor McKengo. Corey Kelleher just trying to control the arm, trying to stop McKengo from posturing up and landing those big shots. McKengo doing well to maintain that top
McKengo has
position.
the back.
Going for the
both
back.
hooks in. The CMAC corner screaming for McKengo to flatten Kelleher out.
Difficult enough against the cage.
Spot by the cage, all right.
Yeah. Still in good control here, looking to try and just sit down into this back position.
They're right in front of Kelleher's corner here, the MMA Cork team. Jack Maguire in the corner.
Kelleher doing well to defend right now. McKengo chose to give up that back position in kind of just at the side of Kelleher.
You'd wonder, will he, I think his left hand is being impinged here by Kelleher.
Yeah.
If he can get that free, you'd imagine he'll throw a lot of shots. And
that's right, and
start
it
to
looks to
see.
be free now. Good sprawl here by McKengo, just keeping the weight on top of Padraig Kelleher.
And a dominant round so far from McKengo.
That's right. Kelleher's done well to kind of just compose himself, get himself recovered, and you know he's still in this fight. He's back against the cage now. He's going to want to get out of this position. He's not going to want to take too many shots.
Absolutely. You'd imagine he's been recovering the past minute or so from that early barrage of strikes.
And then he lands with a couple of his own shoots in, but excellent sprawl by McKengo.
Goes to the back.
Right in front of us here now. McKengo's just controlling him. Bring over under grip. Controlling that back, and I think we'll probably see out the rest of this round.
Clapper goes.
Kelleher just doing well to control the left arm and also the right arm, just stopping those shots coming in.
Strong round for Trevor McKengo.
Absolutely, yeah. Big shot that dropped Kelleher at the start of the round, and it was onwards from there, Andy. Kelleher looking all right in the corner, looking fresh still. McKengo the same. No fighters looking all too tired here in the corners. McKengo in the red corner being represented by his teammates at CMAC, Kiko and Alexander O'Sullivan. Nothing like the big boys going at it, Andy.
Nothing like some big boys
back
thrown. Kelleher is coming off a win into this contest back in October 2022 at Siam Warriors Muay Thai and MMA events. He fought Jordan Mullen that night.
And we're off for round 2, senior male heavyweight division.
McKengo starts similarly to how he did in the first round.
Look for that big overhand right again, just kind of ducked into it a little bit. Oh, and lands
a right
a
hook
big
and a straight left hand. Finds a home.
McKengo fighting in southpaw position.
Front kick up the middle from Kelleher.
Oh, big inside leg kick.
Oh, and a big left hand. I think that may be it.
Might be
that hurt Kelleher badly. And I imagine he's still recovering, but he's throwing some high kicks here.
Jeez, he did
But
well to
that
recover
left hand looked like it did serious damage to Kelleher. I'm surprised, to be honest, that he's recovered so well.
He did really well. He just kind of ducked in. I think I might have hit him on the nose. It's a nasty feeling getting a shot on the nose. I thought I saw a little cut on the nose of Kelleher.
He's doing well to stay in it here. He's
doing very, very well.
Pressing McKengo up against the cage and landing some shots. His right arm looking to get under McKengo's chin here.
No questioning the heart of Pádraig Kelleher here anyway, Andy, that's for sure. Taking some big shots, recovered well, and now he finds himself
I think he needs he's starting
landing
to
shots of his
throw
own.
a few shots. I think he needs to do that to begin clawing back this round, because he took some serious damage early. And if he wants to win this round, he's going to have to land some damage.
Nice wrist control. That's stopping McKengo from just posting up, using the cage to try and get back up to his feet. Ground and pound shots again. Another great fight here in the heavyweight division. It's all on the line as both of these gentlemen are fighting for a gold medal in the blue plus category. And
looking for the rear naked choke here.
Kind of a side choke.
I don't think it's underneath the chin.
McKengo doing the right thing, just pushing the elbow upwards there, just trying to release the squeeze of that around his neck. I don't think it's truly around his neck, but you know, you can get a tap
It's
here.
hard to see.
It's more of a face crank, I would say, in order than a choke right now, and I think McKengo
Release
is
it there now.
good defense there to kind of get out of trouble by McKengo. And now Kelleher finds himself in back control slash full mount. McKengo is turning into full mount position. Gives up his back.
Flatten him out.
Gives up his back.
And look, you'd want Kelleher to be throwing shots
Yeah,
here, right?
you gotta be throwing.
You find the MMA court team are screaming to throw shots here.
Yeah.
Because he took a lot of damage early in that round, but this is a seriously dominant position.
This is a big finish to the round from Pádraig Kelleher.
And what a swing in momentum.
Unbelievable. I mean, at the start of that round, we had a big exchange, but obviously it was the big shot by McKengo that landed on Kelleher that clearly affected him against the cage, but he did well to recover. He did well to get on top, and he finished the round stronger. And I mean, even though McKengo landed that big shot, you would have to be looking at Kelleher getting that round, Andy.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of I don't know, to be honest with you, but I think the fact that Kelleher came back was incredible. And those last few shots may have sealed that round for him, but it was a seriously big shot he took earlier on.
Like, I mean,
dropped.
Both of them, you know, I would look at those final shots myself, and you know, the referee was taking a close look. I think if he had offloaded a little bit more, it would have been in more trouble.
You may be right, and I think the fact that while it did hurt Kelleher significantly, he recovered so quickly.
Yeah, and there was
You'd
a
have
brief
to ask, well,
moment.
how much impact did it actually? Was it just in, you know, the first instinct or first instant?
Round 3, senior male heavyweight division in the blue plus category. And here we go. McKengo doesn't look as fresh as he has earlier on in this fight.
You'd have to imagine that second round has given Kelleher a lot of confidence coming into the third.
Big time, and he just doesn't need to rush things again if he's looking to try and get this fight down again. Probably look to try and level change or counter one of the big strikes that McKengo is going to look to try. I'm sure he's going to be looking for that big left again, the one that's caused Kelleher trouble in this fight so far.
And it's a more tentative round from both of them at the start.
Very
previous
tentative.
2 rounds.
Tentative due to tiredness.
Another big left. Big left from McKengo. Lands a body shot, but Kelleher, I don't know if Kelleher's playing possum or not with these shots, because he looks like he's very hurt, and then all of a sudden he springs to life.
He's just tough as they come, that's for sure. Oh, that was a big right over the top. Kelleher just prying forward with the jab right now. Has to time his takedown if he's looking for that. Doesn't seem to be looking for it though. But I mean, if you had that much success in round 2, you've got to be looking for it again in round 3, if you ask me.
McKengo
stalking him,
backing Kelleher up against the cage here.
and he just shot in there. No success, but both men are showing signs of fatigue now, and that's understandable considering what we've seen so far.
Body kick from Kelleher.
has.
Big swing and a miss there.
You know, every time McKengo throws, you're kind of wondering just how much damage it'll do, because they're big shots.
He throws heavy and shots to kill, but it seems to me McKengo is having his best success when he's just kind of throwing out that left straight. That's been landing and causing Kelleher trouble as Kelleher shoots in for the takedown, and is successful, and he just drops him down.
Shoves him to the ground.
Not looking to follow him down here. And this is it. It's all the fight
This
for
is
here.
heavyweight MMA at its finest.
Unbelievable stuff here in the heavyweight final. Big uppercut that doesn't really land. Big inside leg kick from Kelleher. Big 1-2 again.
And it's that left hand again, as you said.
It's like when
Gives
he's not,
Kelleher pause every time it lands.
when he's not forcing it, when he's just letting it flow out there, when he's just firing it, when he's not thinking about it, it seems to be landing, it seems to be causing trouble. And that's a shoot. Takedown
Kelleher
attempt.
shoots for a takedown, but doesn't really come close with it. McKengo stiffs it, and they're back to their feet. Looked like Kelleher kind of almost fainted a Superman punch there.
Yeah, fainted the Superman, looked for a takedown, but it was a tired attempt, Andy, and he's found himself on bottom here. With McKengo on top. And he finds himself in half guard here to finish the end of the round. Whoa,
I did not expect that fight to go to decision.
that was crazy. Yeah, when you seen what happened when the fight started, you know, Kelleher was in trouble a couple of times on the feet. And he's done so well to recover there, and that was a super competitive fight. I'm very looking forward to seeing what the judges
He's got a
have
cut
seen.
over his
I thought I'd seen a bit of blood. I thought it was the nose. It was over the eye there. It was probably one of those left hands that caused it maybe. I thought it was in round 2. But my goodness, what a great performance by both men here in the senior male heavyweight division. And we're just about to hear who is going to get their hands raised. A top effort by both men, Andy.
Absolutely. And we're about to find out.
Will it be Kelleher? Will it be McKengo? And it's
Trevor
McKengo.
McKengo is the 2023 IMMAA heavyweight champion.
You got to look at those left hands that were landing in round 3, Andy. For me, I know, look at a lot of takedown defense, a lot of positional kind of grappling, but no real damage there.
Damage wins fights,
yeah, for sure. If I was to guess,
I'd be interested to see the scorecard now for round 2. Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, I would think for me, in my opinion, it would be round 1 McKengo, round 2 Kelleher, and round 3 for McKengo as well. But I mean, super close rounds, super close fight. McKengo is the one that gets it done for CMAC, and they take home another gold medal, Andy.
It's been a successful weekend for CMAC.
Surely has. The silver medal will go back to MMA Cork with Kelleher, and that was great.
They had a dominant win from Nick Rubiano earlier on. In the corner for Jake Nye. And I think that's it, Ian.
Yeah, we've got one more in the yellow category.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, there's one more coming, and I think there might be a slight delay. We'll hang tight for a minute. We'll keep you updated. We do have Russ Georgie versus Owen O'Connell, who will be competing in the senior male welterweight division in the yellow category. So,
and in the meantime, we'll do another plug. If you're looking for time to kill, go on to severemma.com, go on to the YouTube channel and check out my man Ian O'Neill's interview with the newly crowned Invicta FC world champion Danny McCormack. A brilliant interview and a very, very exciting time for women's MMA in Ireland at the moment.
Yes, absolutely. And MMA in general, Andy, I know we've been talking about it as well, and we did plenty of talking on the Owl Triangle podcast, which will be coming out this week.
Another lovely plug right there now.
You know it, I'd never miss an opportunity. Well, it's been a pleasure to be here at the National Championships, you know, a very well run event. Credit to everybody involved, the officials, the cut team, the doctors, IMMAA representatives who've been organising, and you know, there's a lot of work that goes in here, Andy, and you know, it's been a very successful event over the course of the last 3 days, and it's been an absolute pleasure here to be sitting in the booth in the hot seat, calling all the action and getting a great look at these fights. But
Absolutely scoping out the next talent.
absolutely. Just have a bit of a medal presentation going on here before the next fight takes place.
Some great fights today overall. We had Jake Nye. I was just saying there's a bit of commotion. I think people getting called in for medals here, but a brilliant fight between Jake Nye and Conran Coyle earlier on today. Jake winning his second national title in as many years.
Any confirmation then on the second fight with Nate Kelly and Shake Leland, I wonder?
I don't believe there has been.
Right. We'll try and keep on top of that. Maybe I'll just ask Liam Oak here.
Yeah, it's an interesting one in that I believe that if it was an IMMAA competition, there would be no champion crowned.
Makes sense, and they might go with that format as well here. So yeah, no real confirmation there in the Shake Leland and Nate Kelly fight and what the medal situation is going on there, but that will be sorted out over the next few days, I'm sure, once the dust settles.
Was a brilliant fight though earlier on.
Brilliant,
absolutely brilliant fight. Another great fight between Kerry-Ann Vernon and Emer Darcy. Kerry-Ann picking up her second national title in as many years, also the same as Jake Nye. David Zamora defeating Kevin Keogh.
Zamora looked very, very good submission as well. He got the triangle, did he? Did he get the old triangle choke? Do I remember correctly?
There's been too many fights today, Ian.
Yeah, I know. We've seen a lot of fights, a lot of finishes. I want to say he got the old triangle choke.
I'll take your word for it. We'll just say it.
Yeah, we'll
just so we can say the old triangle again.
Great man, Creel Shidabar in there taking pictures in the cage, doing some great work. Snapping all the winners, all the medalists.
Nick Rebbiano and Marcus Sodillo in the cage at the moment. That was a real dominating performance. It was looking like it could have been stopped potentially in the first round, but it went on into the second.
We'll be back in just a few moments once all the presentation is done. We've got one more fight left in the welterweight division in the yellow category. That's Russ Georgie versus Owen O'Connell. We'll be back in just a few moments. All right, Andy, we're last but not least. Russ Georgie and Owen O'Connell are going to get us finished off for the day and for the entire national championships this year. As we see Owen O'Connell in the cage, waiting for his opponent. Senior male welterweight division in the yellow category. This fight will cap
He's
off.
training out of SBG Cork City here. Donning the Train Alta competitor shorts, shin pads, and dare I say rash guard.
Yep.
Seems there's some confusion here with the officials. It looks like there's a missing gum shield here. The IMMAA officials here asking, does anyone have a gum shield?
Oh my goodness, not good.
Things you don't want to hear
No.
right before a fist fight. Or maybe you do, I suppose.
That's it. You need the old gum shield, it's important. Will not be let inside without it.
UFC shorts, but no gum shield, I see. That's a man with ambition.
Yep. We all set now. Getting the final checks done.
I see the gum shield, he has one in.
That's it, we found it. All off the search. We're about to get going here in the welterweight division in the yellow category. Senior male division. Russ Georgie in the red corner. Owen O'Connell in the blue corner. Big leg kick.
Satori
Starting us off.
BJJ versus SBG Cork City.
These boys aren't hanging around, Andy. Oh, that's a big right hand.
From Russ George.
Oh, and a big
and he's quick.
He is quick and landing with power. Oh, he's just looking for that right hand over and over
a nice
again.
body shot, but immediately ate a big right hand.
O'Connell took that shot very, very well.
Oh,
And that's a big head kick too.
Into the right hand.
Georgie
and
is
he's landed another big right hand.
Piling it on
knees.
here.
Knees to the body against the fence. Russ George doing some great work early on.
Ferocious start here,
A
Andy.
serious pace. It'll be interesting to see if he can sustain this pace over the course of the 3 rounds. Should it go this long?
Big combination there.
Carroll coming back with a bang, landing some combinations of his own. Tell you what, for the yellow division, this is some stuff.
This is great stuff.
Nice right hand from O'Carroll.
These guys are trading heavy on the
I
feet.
keep calling him O'Carroll, it's O'Connell.
That can be forgivable, Andy. There's madness in there at the minute. We get a brief
frantic
pause in the action just to get the shin guard sorted out. But my goodness, these guys
Both the
have
competitors and the crowd can catch their breath.
That's it. Well, if we're going to be finishing off with this fight, we're definitely finishing off with a bang. And we're back at it again here in the welterweight division. Oh, that's a big right hand again from Georgie. And a big
left high kick from George.
Oh, there's no way they can keep this pace up. It's ferocious. And we have a brief feeling out process before the boys get back out again. Good knees on the inside.
Catches the kick and lands a big right hand over the top.
Beautifully timed right hand. Caught the kick and landed over the top. It was perfect technique. Big kicks.
Heavy leg kicks.
Georgie back to his feet again, looking to recover. That was a big shot that O'Connell landed, Andy.
It's It's been a very back and forth fight. I tell you what, both lads have shown a serious chin so far.
Unbelievable, yeah. This is unbelievable.
They've each taken some heavy shots as another one lands. Lovely knee up the middle. Lovely knee up the middle.
That backed Georgie up. That was a beautiful knee on the inside from O'Connell.
What a first round. I was not expecting this.
What a first round is, right? Try score that one, Andy. I mean, jeez. Definitely seeing us off today with an entertaining fight. It'll be interesting to see if we can keep it going into the second round with this pace.
And we're getting some notes on the fly from Marlene Griffin.
Marlene is coming
doing
in here
the
with
Lord's
the
work.
notes. Thanks, Marlene. Appreciate it.
Now, is this for Owen O'Connell? So we've just got some cliff notes here that Owen O'Connell has just completed 20 weeks of Train Alta.
Nice.
He's 20 years old, moved up to senior for a match.
There you go.
There we have it. He certainly got one here.
Doing
if anyone would like to bring up some notes for Russ George, then it'd also be appreciated.
Are appreciated.
Oh, bit of a low blow
there. And I mean, it was a frantic pace, wild shots, Andy. I'm surprised something like that didn't happen sooner, to be honest. But we have a low blow here. We have a break in the action. And Owen O'Connell is just going to take some time to recover here.
It's never nice taking an L knee to the bollocks.
Never is, Andy. Never is. Especially when you have to go back in there and start throwing punches and kicks and grappling again after the fact. But we're back going here again in round 2. Russ Georgie versus Owen O'Connell. Georgie in the red corner. O'Connell.
Big overhand right from O'Connell. And another right hand, and he stumbles him. Georgie's hurt, but he's moving, he's getting out of the way. And O'Connell looks for the takedown. But
I'm not sure if that was the right move there, Andy. I think he had him hurt bad. He should have fucking separated.
George is now on top, but moves into side control, lands a knee to the body, and he's looking to
Georgie on top now.
Cut through into mount.
Seems to have recovered well.
As O'Connell gets back to his feet and they go at it again.
Well, we were wondering if they were going to be able to keep up this pace, and the answer is yes.
It seems like, I was about to say, it seems like O'Connell is taking the momentum, but just as I begin to say that, he gets taken down.
It happens, Andy. The commentator's curse is real. Georgie in side control, looking to try and work into mount position here now. A wild second round after a wild first round here in the welterweight yellow category in senior male division. Russ Georgie is on top, trying to work side control, kind of in half guard position, working into full mount.
Here, if you can get that foot over, he's looking for a triangle here.
Hard to see from the position that we're in, and looks like he's kind of
back on the back now.
In a high triangle on his back, kind of a little bit too much.
Underneath the armpit.
He's looking for a triangle choke here, Andy. Could we finish off the day with an out triangle choke?
He has it locked in, I think.
Such a weird position here. Normally you would see.
No, he doesn't.
This locked in kind of guard position, but he kind of found it in back control, and now we see back in back control again is Russ Georgie, very difficult to see what's going on here, but doesn't look like there's anything in there now or anyone is in any
Clapper
danger.
goes. I think that O'Connell will.
And then some strikes on
survive
top
the bell.
of. Yeah.
But again, another fantastic round.
Very, very good round. I mean, Georgie was hurt midway through the round there, and you know, he did well to recover. I think O'Connell kind of chose
Just back and forth,
Yeah.
and back and forth.
There was an
Chaotic at
exchange
times.
there, Andy. I think, you know, O'Connell had him hurt, and I think he chose to grapple when I think if he had have separated there and land some shots, who
I think
knows what
George
would have happened.
did a good job of just getting out of harm's way.
Big time. Easy
for the
for us to
follow-up
say
shots.
out here. Easy for us to say out here, but undeniable how entertaining this fight is. A worthy fight to finish us off there for the national championships this year. And we're going to go into round 3. I have no idea who's winning this fight, and I'm not even going to attempt to try and suggest who is. I'm just going to enjoy round 3 and see what happens. We have judges here that are going to do that job for us. We're on our feet, Andy. We're on our feet for the final fight of the day and the final round of the championships. And everybody else is watching upon as well. Round 3.
Taking the same occasion. An uppercut to begin the round. And the lads are picking up where they left off.
Absolutely unbelievable cardio on show here. This has been fought at ferocious pace. Russ Georgie in the red corner. Owen O'Connell in the blue corner here in round 3. Senior male welterweight yellow category. Big leg kick. Oh, big shot too. You gotta be careful when you're shooting up there. You're leaving yourself
I
open.
couldn't tell if that one was the shot itself that sent him back down or if he was trying to actually evade the shot.
Close.
O'Connell landing some heavy leg kicks as George was on his back. And now as George presses the action up against the cage.
There's a loose strap on the fly there on the right leg of Georgie, and I don't know whether the ref is going to see that or look to strap it up, or is it broken altogether, I'm not sure, but
O'Connell landing some big shots here, throwing.
Oh, that's a big knee on the
Interesting
inside.
combination. The two of them landed a knee at the same time, it seemed there.
These
I think
guys.
both
There we
fighters have
go.
some
Settling
malfunctions
up
with
the
their.
strap here now. Yeah, you just
shin
don't
pads.
want. You just don't want that. Like if you're throwing the head kick, you don't want that strap to go into somebody's eye and cause any damage there. So, good shout by the ref there to let the two lads to settle up the shin pads, and we're back again for round 3. Russ Georgie and Owen O'Connell. Big overhand right
overhand
there.
right.
Up against the cage now.
And I tell you, for two lads who've, probably not a whole lot of experience in the cage, it's very impressive what they've shown here. They've looked calm. Well,
They definitely have not
sorry.
been calm.
They've looked, I would say, they've dealt well with the chaos. Maybe that's better put that way.
Oh! Strap is loose again there on Georgie's shin pad. He's backing up here again, feeling the pace now finally in this third round.
They have not slowed down.
Yeah.
Knee up the middle. O'Connell's done it a few times now, catching the knees and kicks. And
This is it, lads. This could be this final exchange here. Put the fight. Who's going to take this fight? Very interesting, close fight here. Very entertaining fight here from Russ Georgie and Owen O'Connell. As Owen O'Connell gets on top in half guard. Georgie's working to try and get into full guard here, and just manages to do so. Throws up a triangle.
Triangle here.
Look for the armbar.
He's got both arms here. And that,
Oh, this is tight. It slips out. No, it doesn't look like he has the position. I thought
O'Connell gives the thumbs up.
What a fight.
We see the
What a
final
fight.
bell.
What a fight, Andy.
Brilliant.
Unbelievable stuff by both men there. Unbelievable stuff. That was
Very fun way to
enjoyable.
end the weekend.
The perfect way to end. That was
fucking yellow belt division.
Lee Moog saying that's the yellow class division there, and my goodness.
I think you left out a word that he said there.
I'm not going to lie, and I will fuck myself out of excitement in that fight, but look at
That's
these
all
things
right. I
happen.
said bollocks, and now I've said it for the second time.
There you go.
This is the
gonna
beauty
take
of YouTube, Ian.
That's it. Hopefully, IMMAA don't get flagged for myself and Andy turning. You know, what a fight. Lee Moog
says he doesn't care about the results. Neither do we, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I'd say the two lads in the cage do.
Here we go.
Owen O'Connell. And I think that's probably a fair decision. Like, now, I can't stand here and talk round for round, but I think overall that seems like the fair decision.
Yeah, you mean, I think looking back on the fight, I mean, the biggest shot in the second round for sure was from O'Connell, who had Georgie hurt. So, you know, a very even contest, but it's one I definitely have to watch back again.
Georgie looked fantastic in the first round. He may have won that one. But 2 and 3 for me were O'Connell.
Brilliant stuff to round us off here for the national championships here at SBG HQ. And that will wrap us up for the day here. There's no more action coming for all of the reaction of this event and everything else going on in Irish MMA. Check out the L Triangle podcast on Severe MMA YouTube channel and
a great weekend of fights.
Podcast. Andy, you can't interrupt me.
Sorry,
I'm trying to plug that.
Sorry, man. Go on, go back. Do it again.
You can check out the L Triangle on all podcast platforms as well. And check out a couple of interviews. Andy caught a few lads. Those interviews will be over on severemma.com as well.
Two lads.
Great stuff.
Great performance from both. I imagine we'll
probably
see
one of the fights of the weekend.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we see these guys, both of them, on the regional scene over the next couple of years.
100%. And that's the idea of the three categories too that we were talking about earlier on, the yellow, the green and the blue plus, you know. We'll probably see one or both of these guys progress, maybe up. Maybe they'll give the yellow another go next year.
Yeah, and it's great to see there's loads of shows up and down the country now. It's brilliant. We had Real Fighting Championship last night up in Derry, Cage Conflict, a brilliant show coming up this coming Saturday, the 1st of April. We've got fighters fighting abroad, fighting at home. Liam McCourt on the professional side.
It's all happening.
Huge fight coming up this Friday. And an exciting time for Irish MMA.
Thanks for the hospitality this weekend. It's been a great couple of days of action. Been really enjoyable here to sit here and get first row seats to the fights, call the fights. It's been a fantastic experience.
Fantastic performances. That Conor McCarthy head kick earlier on, my God.
Unbelievable stuff.
A big shot.
And
Mantis Vasilius, dominant against Brian Manning.
100%. C-Mac going in there for an old picture.
And I think that's all she wrote for us.
That's all she wrote, Andy. We'll wrap it up there. We'll be with you again over on the Severe MMA YouTube channel with the L Triangle, like I said. Check out severemma.com for all the reaction for the national championships. There's going to be interviews up there with Danny McCormick, with Sean O'Bannon, with Will Fleury. We have Kiefer Crosby and Lee Hammond on the L Triangle this week, all coming. severemma.com to Severe MMA YouTube channel, and check out the L Triangle on all podcast platforms. My name is Ian O'Neill. Thanks to Andy Stevenson, thanks to Quilcha who stepped in with us as well, thanks to Emo Griffin, Danny McCormick, and everybody that came in on the booth today. It's been a fantastic experience, and we'll catch you all soon. Take care, folks.
I keep saying to John, you should take a photograph of it. Someone with John's father would surely find that person within an hour. It's this photograph is reversed. Oh. It's actually, that's the photograph.
The amount of times I've been next me and Ed were having a discussion.
Everybody back in.